Hello viewers, welcome to Hygia Agile IT training. Before getting into the session, let's understand Python interpreter. Python interpreter interprets the Python code and executes and transforms the source code that what you have written into mission understandable language. Interpreter translates the program one statement at a time. It takes less amount of time to analyze the source code. No intermediate object code is generated in the interpreter. Hence, it is memory efficient. So it will continuously translating the program until the first error is met, in which case it stops. The compiler will parse the source code into tokens and create a logical structure and generates the bytecode as you see in the picture. So the source code is fed to the compiler inside the interpreter, which will generate the bytecode, and that will be fed as input to the virtual machine, which is in the Python virtual machine we call, and that will be invoking the libraries which will run finally the Python code. Okay, so far we are executing the Python code interactively in the command line, but whereas we will be using in future Python as file from Visual Studio Code. In this session, we will continue to learn syntax and comments. This is continuation session from the last. So in this session, we will be only addressing the keywords or reserved words. So there are 37 plus reserved words in Python. They are used within the program. If you use those words in your program, Python interpreter can understand this and process them. These are the listed keywords. Value keywords having true, false, and none. These are the listed keywords. Value keywords having true, false, and none. Operator keywords and or not in is they're used in mostly in if statements. Control keywords, these are the control keywords. You can redirect your program execution based on the condition evaluated in those statements. If this happens, do like this, else do like this. We will see those examples. Iteration keywords, suppose if you wanted to repeat or execute a block a particular number of times, so then we can use these different iteration keywords. For 1 to 100, print this value, so that means 100 times the value will be printed. L and break, continue, else. Structured keyword, the structured keywords are class, def that can be used to define a function, class that you can use to define an object, with, as, pass, lambda. Lambda is for an anonymous function. A return and yield, so when you're returning from the function, then you use the return keyword. The import keyword, during the pip introduction, we use import statement to import the packages. So exception handling, so suppose your program fails on a particular exception, so how to handle the exception? So you have exception and try, except, raise, finally, else, assert. These are the keywords we will use. So asynchronous programming keywords and variable handling keyword. Let's talk about the value keywords. So if you can declare the value keyword x is equal to true, for example, and based on this value, you just print the what is the value of x now. It is true. So based on this value, I wanted to print something else. So if there is a value in x, then I'm printing print hello. So hello value will be printed. So if not x, so we are using not x. If there is no value in the x, then print hello. Printed. No, it won't be printed because there is a value in the x. X I am declaring as none. There is nothing in x. If x, then hello. Do you think this will be printed? No, there is no value, it won't be printed. So the same thing, if not X, print a hello. Hello is printed. Few keywords for num in range 1 to 100. So 1 to 100, what I need to do? No, there is no block I declared. So that's why it's errored out for num in range 1 to 100. What are you doing here? Print hello. So then what will happen? 100 times this will be printed. You can do like print num. 99, 0 to 99 will print. To break in between, then we can use the for iterative and the control statements together. Num in range 1 to 100, then what am I doing? If num is greater than 50, then you can create an inner block and then printing a value, print num, just print. So then what will happen? See, the loop will iterate 100 times 0 to 99, but when the number is greater than 50, then only it will be printed. So that means from 51 to 99 it will print. If you see up, see, from 51 to 99. So in this way, we can use iterative keyword, control keyword. We'll talk about now structured keywords. The def keyword, I need to declare a block here. I declare a block, and in this body, I can like print A, print A, print B. I think this is a block. So how I can call? So A, B, C, I can call 10, 20, and then enter. So the function is called when I populate, this function is executed, and its job is to just print 10 and 20. That is the way. So the class, we can also define a class like this, like class as my class. You can define, or whatever the parameters you can pass, my class, that's it. And then you can mention its body. Print hello. This class only prints hello, nothing else it will do. We will talk more about classes and objects in the upcoming sessions. The remaining keywords we will understand during the course. We have come to the end of the session, continuing the data types from the next session. Until then, thank you.